For more updates, subscribe to our channel.
Hello everyone, welcome to My Dreams Academy. This is previous ESET examination continuation video. Question number 51. Plug setting of an electromagnetic relay can be altered by varying. Actually the plug setting multiplier PSM is altered by varying number of turns and also it will be by varying current flowing through it. So if I eliminate this proportionality constant, it will be directly proportional to N into I. So that is nothing but number of ampere turns is the correct answer. Next question. LA means lightning arresters are used in a power system to protect the electrical equipment against. Lightning arresters used in the power system. Which is used in the power system to observe the lightning. That is lightning stroke of the lightning, direct stroke of the lightning, over voltage due to indirect lightning, power frequency over voltages and over currents due to lightning. So answer C is correct for this question, that is power frequency over voltages. Lightning arresters used in the power system to protect power frequency over voltages. Okay? Yes. Next, Peterson coil. Peterson coil, the value of Peterson coil L is equals to 1 by 3 omega square C. Okay? So which is used to ground of a system neutral to reduce the fault current. IF is fault current. Connect the interconnected system for a shunt compensation. So Peterson coil is used to ground of a system neutral. Okay? We'll ground the Peterson coil. Option A is correct. Next, volume of the material required for a 3-phase 3-wire AC system which is compared with a 2-wire DC system. Okay? So 3-phase 3-wire AC system is compared with the 2-wire DC system. So which option is correct? Option C is correct, that is 1.5 divided by cos square pi. This is very important question and we'll continue with the 55 question. So question number 55, that is a uniformly loaded DC distributor is fed at both ends with equal voltages. DC distributor both ends with equal voltage, right? So in comparison to a similar distribution for one end only. First of all, we are connecting at two ends with the same voltage, and the second case we are connecting only one source. Similar distribution fed to only one end only. The drop at the midpoint will be, okay, the drop at the midpoint will be 1/3 of axial. 1/3 of axial. So for this question, option C is correct. Next question, that is question number 56. With increasing the length of the transmission line, capacitance of the line, R value, L value, C value, if we increase the length of the line, it will increases. And if the distance between the conductors increases, R value does not change, but the inductor value is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 ln GMD divided by GMR. The distance between the conductor increases, GMD increases, so L value increases. Similarly, C value will be calculated like this, that is 2 pi epsilon naught epsilon r divided by ln GMD divided by, here we should not write GMR, we have to write R value. So if we increase the distance between the conductors, then GMD increases, that is nothing but denominator increases, so total value decreases, so capacitor value decreases. If we increase the distance between the conductors increases, inductor value increases, capacitor value decreases. Okay, right. So this is the question number 56. So if we increase the length of the conductor, what is the effect of the capacitor? So the capacitor value increases. Is it okay? Yes. We'll go for a next question, that is which type of substations are suitable for voltage of greater than 66 kV? If it is greater than 66 kV, we'll go for SF6 circuit breaker. But here the question is related to which substation more than greater than 66 kV, which substation will use? Option A, that is conventional outdoor. Yes, we can able to use conventional outdoor. We can able to see in the outdoors in the normal areas 132 kV also we can able to see, and 400 kV also we can able to see. So this is correct. Next one. So SF6 insulated enclosed substation. Yes, this is also we can able to use. Next one, hybrid substation. All of the above is correct. For voltage greater than 66 kV, we can able to use conventional outdoor substation and also SF6 circuit breaker, and also hybrid substation also we can able to use. Next question, that is question number 58. Application of DC transmission system is more reliable for. Actually, we'll use DC transmission system for a longer distance as well as to transmit the bulk amount of power. So I'll read the options, that is long distance bulk power transmission. Yes, this is correct. Next one, ungrounded or underwater cable. Yes, this is also correct. Asynchronous interconnection of AC system. Yes, this is also correct. So all of the above is the correct answer. Option D. Next, question number 59. That is, in order to improve the power factor, dash device is employed in the substation. In order to improve the power factor, we can able to use shunt capacitor and also synchronous motor with a overexcited synchronous motor with a low load. We can able to use this one. Next one, static VAR compensators. This also we can able to use. Now I'll read the options. That is synchronous condenser, synchronous reactor, series capacitor, none of the above. We can able to use synchronous motor, that is nothing but synchronous condenser. The definition of synchronous condenser is synchronous motor with a overexcitation with a no load condition. Yes. So which option is correct? Option A is correct. Next one and the last question of this video, that is 60th question. In a power system line, the sag depending upon, first of all, the sag formula S is equals to omega L square divided by 8T, W L square by 8T, where W is the weight of the conductor and L is the distance between the two towers and T is the tension of the conductor. So the sag will be depending upon weight of the conductor and the length of the distance between the two towers and also tension. Now I'll read the options. So conductor material, yes, this is correct. So for one material the weight is different, for another material weight is different, so it will depending upon the weight of the conductor. Yes. Next, tension in the conductor. Yes, it is depending upon the tension of the conductor. Option B is also correct. Next, transmission line span L, so it is also depending upon the value of L. So all of the above is the correct answer. Thanks for watching this video. For more updates regarding ECET examination, please do subscribe to My Dreams Academy, and also we have one app, that is My Dreams Academy app. Go to Google Play Store. There you can able to download the My Dreams Academy app for more details about the ECET examination. Thank you all.